Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Heroes of Wellspring City Halloween special, A Fright to Remember. This is part 1, and I anticipate we will have a part 2 as well. Let's... How should we do this? Okay, I am Zen, I am the DM. If everyone else wants to real quick introduce themselves and their characters.
Hi, I'm Authenticity. Today I'll be playing Nikola N. Not allowed to know what the N stands for.
Oh yeah, I'm still Verl. I'm still playing Shaun. I'm eating, so that's all you get.
Hello, I am Tallestnull and I will be playing Tailwind.
Hello. I'm Tala, and I will be playing Brittney, Bronson.
And a wonderful Wellsprings morning to you all. My name is Lordlyhour, and I'm going to be playing Cat.
Alright. And with introductions out of the way, we can get started. So, it is now fall in Wellspring City. The leaves are turning red and orange on the trees that line the city streets at regular intervals. There's a chill in the air, and the days are starting to grow shorter. As you all have made it through some more school without much incident, you find yourselves at the end of October. In fact, it is now Halloween. The day starts, like all holidays in Wellspring City do, with a televised announcement from Bronson, who says, "Good morning, people of Wellspring City, and happy Halloween! We have all kinds of holiday celebrations planned for you to enjoy today. All Bronson Corporation businesses will be handing out candy to trick-or-treaters in costume all day long. Our festive Halloween parade will be running through the city at 6 p.m. Be sure not to miss it. A fun hay bale maze has been set up in Wellspring Central Park for your enjoyment, absolutely free to the public. After sunset, the maze will be staffed with scare actors, providing a spooky haunted house experience. Enjoy the festivities and have a happy Wellspring City Halloween."
Now, just to get this out there, Cat is absolutely 0% chill about Halloween. He's 0% chill about, anything, but, Halloween specifically, he's vibrating.
They're a Halloween day is what you're saying.
Yes.
Basically, it's like, oh no, he's on a permanent sugar high.
Yeah. Now, the irony here is that I'm from Australia. We don't do Halloween here. I have no cultural awareness of it, other than what has been osmosed from television.
Well, it's fine. It seems like Mayor Halloweeny there doesn't have any idea how Halloween works anyway either. It's like, oh, we're gonna do a parade too. It's like, geez, poke me with the spoon.
Also,
Why would you not have a parade?
Yeah?
He's then, can I just share that I had a visceral reaction to your Mayor Bronson voice? I was just like, oh boy, he's that person, huh? Okay.
Do you think I called him a Halloweeny?
Oh boy.
Just like, oh, gross. Oh boy, I bet he had Wonder Bread for breakfast.
Oh no. Oh, he's the Wonder Bread guy.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
Oh, Jesus, no.
This is a man who goes through more toothpaste than he does toilet paper. Sorry.
Congratulations.
These are words you're all saying, and I don't think you realize you can't take them back.
I can't believe this is all on recording.
Yeah.
So, that was a fun game, everyone. Let's call it and come back next week.
Wait, I'm so sorry.
Oh. I don't know have a problem with it. I'm just like, oh, the voice comes across differently from my voice, so that's good. I
Yeah,
hope.
that's true. Yes, it does significantly.
You are correctly portraying the character of cringe that we need in this mayor,
Yes.
so it's good.
A+ voice acting is what I mean to say.
Thank you. So yeah, like in real life, this Halloween falls on a weekday this year. So you all have, school to go to first, but after that, it's Halloween and the city is yours. What sorts of things are your characters planning on doing?
Wait, really? You've got to go to school on Halloween?
Of course
It's
you
not
do.
a government holiday.
Yeah, it's not
It's an
on this.
injustice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not on the
that's
same
bullshit.
level as
Like-
New Year's or whatever.
To be
I
fair,
would
the
say-
upside
upside of that
holiday.
is you sometimes get candy from the teachers.
Yeah, but teacher candy, is that, like, good?
Sometimes
Depends
if
on the
it's
teacher.
for cool teachers.
Okay. True.
I got a bag of sunflower seeds from a teacher one day.
Jesus
One
Christ.
year.
Did you throw them at her?
No, I love sunflower seeds.
Fair
Never
enough.
mind.
I'm
Like,
a
was
country
it-
Here's
boy.
my man.
Was it a targeted sunflower seeds, or was it sunflower seeds to everyone?
I believe it was sunflower seeds to everyone.
Okay, that's a little less cool.
Listen, it's better than Raisinets, so you know what?
Hey, raisins are good.
Raisins are
Yes,
good.
they are.
Raisinets are
People-
awful.
People are too cruel to raisins.
No, I said I
Raisins
like
are
the
good.
raisins. Give me a little thing of raisins, that's fine. The Raisinets, hate them.
What's a raisinette?
What a raisin.
I,
Yeah,
I think we are getting a little off track.
that is true. That is true.
We're talking candy. It's a Halloween episode.
Is this an
You see,
in
this is
character
in
discussion,
character-
perhaps?
This is in character. Yeah, this is very in character discussion.
I will say, if we're moving to character stuff, Nikola spent the first probably 4 or 5 hours of being awake, just going through the routine, doing class. Then around noon, they looked at their calendar and went, "Oh no," and promptly realized that, in the stress of being both a vigilante and a fucking high schooler, they completely
you.
forgot to think of a costume.
Oh
Good
no.
thing that you have a built-in costume, huh?
They're just like, that's a very, very dangerous alternative, but it is one that I am currently considering.
All you'd need to do is maybe mention, like, the vague implication near Cat, and you'd be whisked off on a magical let's get you a fucking costume journey.
Yeah,
You
I'm imagining this is during lunch period, and in the middle of telepathically gossiping with Brittney, they just stand up, walk across the room, sit next to Kat. Hey, Kat.
Mm?
Well, you know what day it is?
I have been looking forward to this day for the past 11 months?
Yeah, I forgot.
yes.
Could you please help?
Cat goes dead serious. Like, you can't see his expression, but you just know from the vibes that it is dead serious. It's just leave it to me. And
Oh god, no, the Latin change. Oh no.
Oh.
Was that a crack of thunder?
It's Halloween. The environment knows what's up.
We're never gonna see Nicholas again.
Remember me.
Remember me as I was.
They just well, glad we had this talk. And they go back over and they go, I think they go sit near Brittney so that they can have some cat free time. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh no!
I think
Brittney, I made a mistake.
I don't think you're gonna be getting much sympathy from Brittney because right now she is in the middle of a conversation with, her fellow popular girls. I'm assuming there's obviously gonna be like a banging Halloween party.
Hey, Brittney, I made a mistake. I
Uh,
asked Kat.
Telepathically, you are getting not now, not here, later.
I asked Kat to help me make a Halloween costume because I forgot.
Now that does get her attention, and she just she doesn't pause in her conversation with her other friend group, but she does in a little lull just give you a very sympathetic look.
She's been in these trenches. She has gone through these wars.
Oh, gosh.
I think they just they're writing in a notebook for the rest of the lunch period, and if someone walks by, they will see a lot of it's too small to read, but there are the large words at the top: "Last Will and Testament."
Sort of periodically over the rest of the day, just at random times, Cat's just gonna pop out of places, potentially roof ducts, but generally just through doors, just sort of like, and ask them a question, just like, so this or that, red or blue? And then just disappear back from whence he came.
Nikola looks more and more frazzled throughout the day. They start getting very jumpy.
'Tis the season.
Oh boy.
I don't know how much more I can take of this.
Sorry, but you did kind of pull this upon yourself. I'm very sorry.
A Faustian bargain with the anime guy is what I have done to myself.
Yeah, that's basically it. Only you're probably getting a less hellfire ending. Maybe. It's hard to tell with that sometimes.
Well, you know what they say: when there's smoke, there's fire, and they put their head down on the table.
That is true. Though really, you don't even need the fire. He's just smoke now.
They might just curl up underneath the table.
That's unsanitary.
Do I look like I care?
No, that's the problem. But you just tell him that you lied and you actually do have a costume.
Here's the thing, I don't, and I really do want a costume. I love Halloween. I've just been busy as hell. I'm just, I'm wondering if perhaps this is like the straw that broke the mutants back. Like I can deal with the vigilantism. I can deal with the fact that this city is low-key a dystopian hellscape. I can deal with midterms. I cannot deal with one of my dear friends who I love very much spooking me every 10 minutes. Which, by the way, brace yourself. It's been about 9.5.
I was literally about to say, Cat just zooms in, just sort of, and by the way, and zooms out again.
Well, on one hand, at least he hasn't gotten down to the 5-minute.
Oh god. I have homework. How am I supposed to do homework?
We're not doing homework tonight. No, that's not happening. I'm sorry.
I have a very dumb idea.
What's the dumb idea? Tell us.
Right behind you, the trash can lid opens up and starts acting like a Muppet head.
Tailwind, get
Well-
out of the trash.
Well, at least he gets you this year, not me. It just starts flapping up and down like a Muppet mouth. And then just two, like, robot legs just start walking away.
Now that
Bye,
seems like a
crackpots.
now that seems like a disguise that could backfire real quick, especially if like someone hasn't quite finished their pumpkin spice latte or something.
That's okay. At the end of the day, he can get a free ride home.
Luckily, it goes flapping again. Luckily, I have fast reflexes now. Also, and the hand pops out, slaps two googly eyes on the front of it, and starts walking away.
Just pulls out a piece of paper, tapes costume to the front.
Oh god. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, they're such dorks. Hey, Shaun, where are you going as Halloween?
Oh, I wasn't really gonna go out, but if I had to, I'll just use my built-in costume because I'm not spending any money on this.
Well, I could give you like overalls and a straw hat, and you can be a farmer if you want.
That works.
Nice.
Probably.
Please come. If you don't, it will be me, Tailwind, who is a trash can right now, Kat, and Brittney.
You're actually gonna get Brittney? Do you actually think you're gonna
I'm
get her?
working on it.
At this
Chunk,
point,
chunk.
Especially with, the cat frenzy having been unleashed.
at this point, I'm just like, one, we're good for her. Two, I'm not suffering alone.
Fair. I
Three,
get
I think it makes Kat happy. And despite
Cat
today,
being
I
happy is
do
our
want,
problem.
honestly, like, I do like it when Kat is happy. Kat being happy is better than Kat being sad. Kat being sad is not a good outcome. I just wish he had like a bell around his neck or something.
Hey,
Cat
Tailwind,
just drops down from the ceiling. To be fair, you've given me 1 day to work on this. If you'd even thought to mention this yesterday, I'd be less intense.
Tailwind,
And he zooms off without actually asking you anything. Don't ask why it was in the ceiling.
do you have
Why?
some string in that trash can so we can bell the cat?
Your funeral. Hand comes popping out. Puts down some fishing line
Yeah, that's probably close enough.
and a tiny bell.
If it keeps you slightly more sane, I guess that works.
Please.
Just
Wait,
tell him you need a
actually,
hug or
hey Tailwind, do you have a second one?
Nikola just climbs into the trash can next to fucking Tailwind.
No, they're asking for another fishing line and bell.
Give me a second. I need to now roll hammer space. His first one was purely for the joke.
Bells and whistles.
I don't have fishing line, but I do have this. Keep it away from other cats. Just holds a ball of twine.
They take the ball of twine, and they take. Is there a second bell?
Pulls out. Okay.
Or actually, a whistle would also work.
Here's a cowbell.
Yes, more cowbell.
You know what that works? They fashion two necklaces, one with each belt, and they just go, "Hey, cat."
Cat will arrive.
Cat, I made his friendship necklaces.
Aww.
Cat is just like, I'll wear it.
Thank you. Would you like the tiny little one or the big one?
Small one. I just like the idea of Cat wearing like a friendship bracelet that is also a bell.
They hand it over, and they
You
put
do-
the cowbell on themselves.
We should have known that the farmer was getting the cowbell.
The can starts flapping, and you do realize this will only make him sneakier, right? In the long run.
I don't care. I just need to know that he's coming so he doesn't freak me out again.
It's not like matters. We're not doing anything today. We're not gonna go chasing after mutants because everyone's dressed up. Do you want to be the guy who punched a kid in the face because their costume was real good? No. No, you don't. Well, okay,
Well,
maybe you
depends
do,
who you're
Bill, but
asking,
kinda weird.
because I don't. Brittney might.
Well, Brittney would have to be motivated by spite to bother.
Oh,
It's
that
just fair.
reminds me, Tailwind. How are we doing on Brittney Gate?
Wait, on what?
Nothing.
Brittney Gate?
You know, the hot plan of the century, Brittney Gate.
That just sounds like you're trying to like discredit her. Like,
I mean, that's what's going to happen if she's seen with us. So
That with us is exactly that's why it fits. Yes, good job. You caught on.
oh no, they're going to drag her down to our level. The scandal shall never recover politically.
I have a plan.
wait.
It's not a good one.
You're a trash can. We know it's not a good one.
Hand just comes out of the lid. I resent that.
No. You resemble that remark.
Just wait until this thing has arms.
Wait, so the basis of their whole last mech is going to be a fucking trash can. I love that.
Not entirely true, but this is at
Tailwind,
least the prototype.
Tailwind, may I make a modification?
Sure.
They take a Sharpie and they do angry eyebrows above the googly eyes.
Now he's an aggressive trash can. Much more fitting.
I thought this would make you happy.
No, it makes them angry. You made them angry. See?
They go back under the table.
I don't have another exit point, so I can't reach you down there. But I would pat you on the head.
Strange thing to give people trash can head pats. They're theirs, says the trash.
Doesn't that just describe this entire friend group?
Yes.
I have to say, I love every part of this campaign, but just getting to fucking improv with you guys is such a gift.
These kids are so delightful.
I'm just like, we're funny.
This is massively fun, yeah.
No, don't get too excited. You have How many classes before Cat descends upon you and you can never avoid him again? Like one?
Two left. Honestly, once like it's straight shooting, I'll be fine. Once like it's just Cat all the way down, like I'm in it and we're doing it and Cat's being a good friend. That's one thing. It's not. It's not. Cat's kindness, because that's what it is. It's kindness. What it is.
It's Cat's rattling his way out of a vent.
Have y'all seen that movie where like a gal crawls out of the television and like your brain is just like, that's not right, and it's that's Cat to me today. I have seen them perform that exact maneuver out of the wall.
And the trash can came to life.
The trash can's fine. I'm used to Tailwind doing trash can things.
What a burn!
Cat just walks up normally. You know, that sounded really weird out of context, and then walks away.
Hi, Cat. Bye, Cat.
Okay, so basically after school you're just gonna be the frog in the pot of water that we start boiling slow enough and it's like, oh, whoops, the frog's boiled to death because it didn't notice.
Exactly, I'm so glad you understand.
I get it. Now how are you adding Brittney to that pot of water?
Shaun, have I ever said to you that you would be just fantastic playing a murder?
Possibly. It's okay, I'm too lazy to kill anyone.
I would help.
Okay, good to know.
And we'll never know if they're joking or not. We'll just never know if these guys just have a really ironic sense of humor, or if there's a deleted scene where Nikola and Shaun are like out in a dark field with a pair of shovels, just like, oh, this is a goddamn bitch of a situation.
Definitely not going after anyone in particular. No, sir.
Anyway, scene change.
Yeah.
Please.
This has been delightful, but we'll time skip to the end of the school day, I think. No more classes, and Cat is free to wreak costume havoc with Nikola.
I'll be.
Like, the minute they're free, Cat will just, like, walk up to them, just be like, so I've got the basis of a costume that you can take, like, several directions. Like, now, my first thought, obviously, was, like, anime, but I know that's not really your scene, so we could take it other places. It's an option.
Just find an anime with a farmer in it. Come on.
I haven't seen that much anime. That's the one where like they animate the ass real big.
That
Yes.
Excellent.
is a thing they do.
They look very pleased to have correctly guessed. Like,
I am correct about anime, while Cat's in the background just pained. It's just like, you're not wrong.
Yeah, at some point we need to watch a couple episodes.
A couple of episodes of that hit show anime.
This is Nick's revenge. You jump scared him for 8 hours straight. Now here we are. Anyways, yeah, I'd be just real honored to see whatever you cooked up.
Okie dokie. and then Cat will drag them off back to
Okay.
his place. I do not know how Cat managed to prepare like half a costume while still at school and has it end up at his place, but it has happened.
It means not really attending class very well, much like Cat often does.
Cat's a solid C student. He's fine.
Exactly.
Can I please imagine like the shot of a classroom behind the back of a teacher, and like when they're facing the whiteboard, Cat is gone. When they turn back, Cat is there. When they turn back, Cat is gone. When they look back, Cat is there.
Consider.
And like the teacher slowly getting more and more paranoid because they know he's moving. They know he's moving. They're moving. They have to be.
Consider also though, Cat just leaves his mask and like his coat over his backpack and is just not in the room, but who can tell?
And Cat not being in class is probably a relief to them when he's in this mode.
True. I think at this point they've kind of given up on Halloween on Cat being anything close to teachable.
He's just gonna forget. They're just gonna forget it all. The sugar haze anyway.
Also, I very much appreciate the picture of Tailwind. Very accurate.
Oh
Yes,
my
beautiful.
god. Oh, please put that in the recording.
I will do that.
Hey, his legs are not that long.
There.
You shorter.
Consider they're wearing those painter's stilts to look taller inside
Yeah,
the costume.
they're just pretending.
What if they're high heels?
Oh god. No. He lives in a dump. They're platform shoes.
Yes, perfect. The only place they belong.
I'm sorry, but the only thing I can see with that image is Oscar's really grouchy.
You gave me 2 seconds to figure out what Tailwind's actual costume was. I came up with this.
You know, now I'm just thinking,
So we
Sesame
were just
Street
gonna-
mecha anime.
We were just gonna dip hit them in green dye and then perfect costume.
Is the green.
You're
Little
really
unseasonal, but
No, Oscar can pilot his angry mech. So, Tailwind is Oscar now, in green. But we haven't dyed them green yet. That'll happen when somebody throws garbage at them.
I mean, we haven't done that, Brittney and... Oh no! We haven't done that, Brittney and Nikola forcibly bathed Tailwind obvious yet.
All right, I forgot about that one.
It's on the list at some point.
It's on the list. I think for now we could just be like we don't talk about that incident mode for that one.
we don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno's a mutant.
I mean, they technically all are in that movie.
Yeah, like
This is true.
Yeah.
the only one that's semi-normal is the super strong one.
Yeah. Louisa. And if you can lift a church, they're heavy. He said
Yeah, it's
as
a
though
building.
you weren't aware.
Saying as if you have experience lifting
I actually do have some experience with construction.
Nice.
Cool.
Lifting churches, specifically.
Yes, exactly. They built the building and were like, "Ah, fuck, we put it in the wrong place. Lordly, can you get that?" I was like, "No problem, Bob."
It's from all the chicken. Makes you strong.
So Kat is taking Nikola to his house.
Yes.
Yeah, anyone else got plans, or should we just go into costume frenzy at Kat's house?
Well, Brittney is. She's a teenager. She's too old for this kiddie stuff like trick or treating. She's already in costume. Wait, I didn't think about her costume. Which costume?
Not
Which
at all.
costume? She's in her witch costume, and she's already over at the Halloween party that's going on. Or well, she's getting ready for the Halloween party.
Yeah, I don't think cool kid parties start at like 4 in the afternoon. I'm not terribly
How
Uh,
long do you think
no-
that they're
terribly
going
fluid,
to take
but
getting ready?
God.
At
Now
least
I'm
3
just
hours.
imagining like the cool kid party, but it's like the lamest party imaginable. Sort of like
Yes.
like, you know, they're sipping on like fucking little plastic party cups of orange juice, and there's like a clown.
oh my god.
That's why Brittany's with us this episode. It's just like, this is legitimately unfun, and I don't want to be here.
This is
What else-
somehow
what
lamer
else
than
did I do?
losers.
This is actually lamer than the lame people I know. Fuck, I'm bouncing.
Exactly.
Everyone's like, wow, Tailwind's plan really worked. That's gonna be a record.
Oh god, the idea that Tailwind hired a fucking clown for the goddamn cool kid party. I'm dying, Scoob.
I mean, the original plan. Have you ever seen those like sports mascots just go up to someone and devour someone? It's just like kidnapping.
God.
Just
I
like
love that this
open lids of trash can. Brittney and run. That was the original
Brittany
idea.
goes to throw out her mocha chai latte, and then the bin just stands up and runs off as her friends are like, fuck. This town. I mean, if we don't keep the mutants in check, that happening is a legitimate threat. Who knows?
Yep. Good job, Tailwind. Now everyone thinks there's a mutant on the loose and it looks like a trash can.
Keeping us both safe and in business.
You don't get paid.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
From the spectators, Zen writing things down in the background.
Oh, if you hear me, I'm trying to find the name of Cat's fucking dogs that I didn't write down.
Oof.
Do you remember?
God damn it.
I remember the name of
I
one
know.
of them.
I vaguely remember that one began with an M and one began with a B,
One of them was
which
called
is doing
Mabel.
amazingly for my memory, by the way.
Yeah.
Didn't even have an Orthoris? How dare you?
Well,
I was gonna name them Orthoris, but they came with their own names, so...
Oh,
hmm. And that recording isn't up yet. I haven't done the wiki. There's no way to check. I was gonna re-listen and check. We just won't refer to the dogs by name this episode.
they are simply the two-headed dogs, and you will be happy with this.
Yes.
They're sweetie
Honestly-
pie because they're wonderful.
They're just wearing a big spiky collar, and their Halloween costume is Orthoris. Done.
Aw.
We're done. Clever.
hmm Probably like the one day of the year Cat can take them out for like a walk around town and people just go, oh, cool costume for your dog.
Yeah, they're just like, holy shit, you are into Halloween. And Pet's just like, yes! And has the reputation to back it up.
I mean, you can also take Sentry for a walk.
Nikola has been all over. I think that was part of why they forgot the costume. Is they're just like, I could take my dog bird out. I could take my dog bird out. Hey, Sentry, you want to go out?
That- Okay, so, like, two-headed dog. That's a believable costume. Bit difficult, but like, that's an bird dog that's flying on a. That is a legitimately incredibly impressive feat of engineering in a costume. I love
Whenever someone asks, they credit Tailwind.
it. Just like, well, one of my friends, Tailwind, is really smart, and my friend Cat will not shut up about Halloween. Compromise! or perhaps collaboration would be the better word, but they all begin with C.
They are a master at their craft, and their craft is their craft is crafting.
They're a crafter of their mast.
Well,
Now Tailwind has to.
You could just tell Sentry, hey, no flying right now, okay? But we can do walkies.
Sentry would be
But he's
down for.
been- They try to get him a little bit of flying time.
Aww.
Because
Where people
Sentry's
can't see.
Anyway, Nikola has been dragged. Nikola sure has been dragged. And now they're here. What's going on?
A catastrophe.
Maybe the question is, Lordly, what would Cat arrange for them?
Sorry. Needed to stand up. I was sitting on the floor for some reason. I don't know why. Could you repeat that?
What would Cat prepare for Nikola's costume?
Okay, so like I said, like he would have prepared just a fairly simple base that could be pivoted into yes, an anime as shit costume, or also could have probably been taken less anime as shit, could have probably been taken to, character from popular television shows or movies rather than extreme Japanophile shit. So he'll present an array of it's probably just base shirt, pants or whatever, just pivotable. Sorry, I have had no personal experience preparing costumes. I'm probably not the best character to be portraying. Player to be portraying Cat in deep Halloween madness, as I have no idea what Halloween madness would entail personally, but
Got the madness part.
Consider.
yes, exactly. Oh, I'm good with madness, just Halloween.
Consider the reason why he brought Nikola to his house is that he already has a full closet full of previous cosplays and costume parts, and it's just
oh, that's perfect actually.
Go nuts! You want an eye patch? You want a set of horns? You want a dog tail? You want a Matrix style coat? It's all in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's sort of I'm sorry you'll have to deal with hand-me-downs. It's all I've got, If you'd given me a couple of days in advance, but you're just gonna have to settle for piecemeal costume and just as an entire fucking costume shop worth of shit in there.
I hand you, like, Nikola takes the different pieces that Kat hands them as, oh, these are all supposed to go together. So they have an eye patch, they have a Viking helmet, they have a tutu, they have a fairy princess wand. Like, and they just do that until, like, their person is full. Like, they can't put anything else on, and they're just like, I'm ready. I feel great.
Every equipment slot is just filled. Cat's just like, eclectic. I like it.
Yeah,
I think your
Kat,
built-in
I'm
costume
sorry
would
for
be better.
Kat, I'm sorry for giving you such a hard time. This is, I feel just 100%. I feel like $1,000,000. I feel like Brittney's daily allowance.
Oh, you gotta kill me someday. Oh, I love this.
Oh boy. Okay, so sorry. Continue with what you were saying.
Oh, I think they just walk out just like, yeah. Like, they legitimately just be like, cool costume. What are they? They're everything.
No, it's not being a disaster.
Cat ducks into his room and then ducks back out in just like the equivalent of like Kakashi cosplay or something. Like extremely recognizable as from an anime character.
We go, oh look, generic anime lad or generic anime costume.
Fellas, has anyone looked in Spectator Talk lately?
Yeah,
Yes.
look at
Let me
Tailwind
see.
being a problem.
Oh.
This is what Tailwind's doing.
I love it at the end.
You
The eyes
okay?
getting worse. The eyes getting bigger.
Are they
I'm
any
alive.
good? Okay.
Ow! That laugh hurt.
Oh dear.
Death comes for you.
Please put that in the recording.
I will. I think I can
Well, you
do
see,
that.
when
I've
we get
done
to
one
when
GIF
Brittney
before.
is getting kidnapped, they just post this.
She
This
goes
is what you
outside
see.
to take a smoke break or something, and sees
Chunk,
this.
chunk, 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 chunk.
So we know where Nikola and Kat are. Brittney's getting ready for her party. Tailwind is going to kidnap her.
Yep.
I guess. Shaun, you got any?
I have the best disguise. No one understands the trash better than me. Well, okay.
They are one with the trash.
There's Ronald. He's a raccoon, but we don't talk to Ronald. He's weird.
I can't fucking
It is weird. I love the implication with all the people Tailwind knows that Ronald is the fucking weird one.
He's done some
No.
fucked up shit, man.
No. I've just given Zen and Magic and KT free range to do the weirdest thing.
So-
Who do these people consider? Oh, that's the weird guy at school.
So, where's Verl? What's Shaun up to?
Very glad to not being targeted by either of the crazies. But
Just
probably waiting.
yeah, just
Probably waiting
Yes.
for Nikola to get out of purgatory
Cat
so
hell.
they can actually do something.
mm,
Shaun just leaning against a tree somewhere, just like, yeah, I'm too cool for this shit.
Pretty much, and going okay places to avoid. don't go to the maze after dark, because if you can't survive cat popping out of nowhere, you will not survive employees popping out of nowhere.
To be fair,
And punch them
in
real
a
hard.
in a context where you know shit's meant to be popping out of nowhere, that's fine. In a school setting, a friend popping out of the walls is probably a little disconcerting.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit.
Honestly, yeah, like they'd be fine for the most part today. It's just like it's
Cat
mean
doing
as-
ring bullshit.
Yeah, and I have to assume that afterwards, Cat like after a point, Cat was like, "This is how I'm going to interact with Nikola today."
Yeah, pretty much. Sort of like after the first bit, he didn't even need to fucking talk to him about stuff. He's just like, "Yep, oh hey, there's Nikola." Crawls out of the walls. Hey, crawls back in. Just imagining him walking through this like if they're allowed out for lunch, Nikola fucking goes to the shops to buy something. Cat's just like, "Hi, Nikola," from like in the drain, doing a "we all float down here" sort of bit.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
this mutant needs so much therapy. But eventually, Shaun, Nikola emerges from Cat's house with just an atrocity. They got a tutu. They got a fireman, like a firefighter jacket. They got alien antennae. They got I want to say mismatching, like one rain boot, one like stiletto heel. And they
Cat's just like, "I didn't even know I owned some of this."
they just like they just waddle up like, yo.
So you're going as a trash heap to match with Tailwind?
I prefer to think of myself as a possibility.
A mismatched, disorganized possibility. Okay.
Anyway, do you want to wear shit that I like legit wear like out and about, and alienate my culture further by using it as a costume?
You make it sound like a bad thing.
I never said that.
Well, you actually wear it, so it's like, oh, clearly it is making fun of you.
I mean, they think very hard. I personally don't mind. I'm just like, it's very interesting going into a costume shop, and seeing things that like you find fashionable on the walls. It's less you and more like, huh, people are really just not about, agrarian society here.
True. It's like, oh yeah, farmers don't exist here in this city. What is a farmer?
Farmers? Those mythical food mages? Ha!
Yeah, basically that.
Anyways, let's dress you up sensible and set you loose on the town. Come on.
Also,
I get to
since Cat has probably
sweet
followed
straw hat.
Nikola, has probably, dropped from the tree next to Nikola just because carry on the theme and is being a ninja now.
Nikola does not flinch.
Nikola cannot show any weakness. Any sign of weakness will show.
They're boundless possibility at the moment. Why would a mere ninja threaten them? What is Shaun wearing as a costume?
That's what we're discussing. I'm basically a farmer now. I get to wear a 6 straw hat. And hair is thick to connect with.
Yeah, like they take you like back to their apartment, you have to say hello to at least 8 grandparents, all of which offer you cookies. And then they go into like they stare at you and they're like, flannel for sure. Probably some layers of them be chilly. It's getting towards October.
It's in
And like they
October.
just give you some boots, like some cute overalls with like ducklings on the pockets.
I like that we're essentially just trading. Our characters are trading fashion senses with each other for the Halloween special. That's about it.
Yep. I think they get out a pitchfork and they go, now you gotta be real careful with this. Apparently, one of my grandma who lives outside of Wellspring City confiscated it from like a patron at the library, so we do need that back.
Makes sense. Wouldn't want to lose a
Cattle like
valuable weapon.
cattle wander in, eating a cookie, and stick a few corks on the end so no one accidentally gets stabbed.
Well,
It does.
intentionally.
It's very battered, as if someone has wielded it in battle.
It's okay. Tailwind's protected by a trash can. They won't get hurt. And Cat can literally just phase through it, so they'll be fine.
And me and Brittney are, as always, fair game for any sort of violence that might occur anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That, and you're less likely to be stabbed anyway.
See, I know what we're missing. And they go to our door and they pull out a bolo tie and they put that around your neck.
Fantastic.
The little clasp is like, it has kittens on it.
Oh my god.
I
And
got
you're just
kittens
like-
and duckies. They
Now
never-
there, aren't you just a cute little picture? Now, do you want a straw hat or like a cowboy hat?
Straw hat completes the
straw-
image.
Straw hat's probably better. It matches with the duckies.
All right. It has a lavender ribbon on it.
Oh shit! You know what I just thought of? Nikola's dressed as their grandparents this year.
All of them at once.
One of them.
Yup.
Which ones? Yes.
Yes. You're just the whole coalition of grandmothers.
Oh wow.
Okay, I want to immortalize this in the recording. KT has done 2 things. KT has said, presumably about what was going on in the recording, I want this outfit. And then they gave more of their wonderful art where Tailwind is inside a trash can. So for those who go back through Spectator Talk to find out the past deeds and how people reacted to them, they're going to see, I want this outfit, picture of a trash can.
It's a very nice trash can. What can I
A
say?
It's a very good trash can.
Sometimes my best work
Great.
is 2-second improv.
Yeah, you see, Tailwind is just doing all this in the background, clearly. While we're doing all this nonsense, there's Tailwind slowly approaching.
Just out of nowhere.
I really like that the little boots kind of look like little trash bags.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
That's very good.
It looks like someone cleaned up after their dog but missed the trash can with them. So if someone's like, oh, why does that trash can have legs? They can be like, no, they're not. There's just trash next to it.
Just
Stealth mode.
Oh.
Of
the
course,
moment you all come out of the room, all dressed, there's a trash can. Opens the lid. Brittney just comes shooting out of it.
Oh my good gracious.
The best part of that mental image is the fact that there would have been this trash can walking across the city with a very angry Brittney in it shouting and probably hitting Tailwind piloting the fucking thing.
That's why it's walking so awkwardly and teetering all over the place. They're fighting.
She's spewing death threats.
Well, it's the perfect place for you is the trash then. Keep your dirty mouth in the trash.
Cattle look down at this, swearing, violent Brittney, and just like, "Hey, Brittney, didn't expect to see you this evening. Nice to see you."
Nikola's
I'm going to burn this building down.
Please don't. It's full of kindly old people who I care about.
There's nothing that you can do that matters to me anymore.
Nikola's going to stand in between Tailwind and Brittney, just in case.
Let me at him. Let
You're also
me
in the
at
trash
their skinny little neck. I will snap it.
No, well, let's just calm down. Let's just remember. Think
Oh,
of
you
the
call-
PR. Think of how the press would spin it, Brittney.
Brittney
Oh,
kills trash vermin.
You call us desperate. I looked at who you were hanging out with voluntarily. Ugh. Just turns around, just starts walking away.
A cat fetch.
Cat will just happily... He'll, just jump on top of the walking trash can. He's riding it now.
I need to make a strength check now.
I mean, you stuck Brittney in there. Cat's about as thin as a rail. They probably weigh about the same.
I know, but it was the bit. No.
True. The power of the bit is strong.
Does this work? Or am I gonna have to roll?
You can try Dice Purser again. I fucked around with the permissions for it, so I'm curious to know
Okay.
if it works or not. Or
Dash
you can use your
R?
cool dice.
/ roll, I think.
No, it's just
1D,
/R now. We
20,
we all learned the / roll and then they changed it again.
-1. 9.
Hey!
I'm on the side.
Hold on.
That is what you get. And Brittney just huffs, sort of dusts herself off, reapplies her perfume, because, God, that's an actual trash can, damn it.
It was
Oh, not
clean.
funny.
Crit
It was
success.
absolutely clean.
When,
What are you doing, Cat Lordly?
as Tailwind falls over on the side, Cat'll just jump and then land on the sideways bin and start rolling it along, walking on top of it.
I want a gif of this with like you know
Hello,
the
my darling.
rap
Hello,
song
my
that
honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
I was thinking it's the song starts out they see me rolling they hate it.
Rolling, get them doggies rolling, ride.
This is exactly what we're missing before all the silence in the pregame was saved for this moment.
It just took us a little bit to get back in the swing.
Mhm. So the gang's all together now, headed out to do some trick or treating, I assume.
And it'll
Yep.
Absolutely not. Unlike you lot, I have appearances to keep up.
Too late now.
you are in disguise. Literally, this is the Halloween where like the holiday where you're in disguise.
If anyone says it was Brittney, we'll just say no, it wasn't.
It was someone in a Brittney costume because you're just that popular.
We can only increase your reputation. It's genius.
Honestly, Nikola, do you could you roll a persuasion for the his so popular pit?
Sure.
Flattery
Alright.
is very useful on her.
Alright. Persuasion, you say?
Persuasion. What's the number?
19 plus 9.
Well, Brittney looked like she was ready to just walk right out the door, but she pauses, considers this for a moment, and just huffs. Well, I suppose I am popular enough that I can take a break.
We, as
The googly
always,
eyes are rolling.
as always, appreciate your company and your contribution to the proceedings.
You're
Of
going to
course
have to,
you do.
you're going to have to accept we're all friends at some point.
It's fine. She's just adding to the
Over
group
my
document.
grave, cat.
I mean, it's the right day for it.
Because we got the trash can, we've got the trash heap, then we got the trash attitude, so you know we got the whole set.
You are on thin ice.
Not cold enough for ice.
Which one of us is the trash heap?
Have you seen your outfit?
Yeah, I'm real proud of it. Cat worked hard on it. Look how nice it is.
I think you wore all of the outfits at once.
Yeah. So I go with everything. I'm like the ultimate accessory.
Exactly. They are the unlimited possibilities in life.
Nikola poses.
I also posed as I said that in real life, so I'm very glad that they do.
We're very impressed. Does Tailwind have something to carry the candy with, or are you just gonna put it all in your trash can and be like a sugary monster gremlin by the end of the night? Got it. Little monster sugar gremlin. Got it.
I open the lid. There is a large piece of paper taped to it that just says "trick or treat" and an arrow pointing down.
We're ready for an ad on the town funny, fellas.
I mean, to be fair, Funnies does fit as well.
That's their superhero name is We're the Funnies.
We always did need a squad name, you know?
Oh god, if this is it, no.
I'll put that down as the squad name for now. You can replace it later if you come up with something else.
God,
So
the
sorry.
funny papers.
No, that's the news that we get reported in.
Wait. That fellas,
don't want to
that
record any
means
news.
that the first monster that we fought was the funny papers.
I have them in my house, slowly wanting to leave. Very slowly.
So, yeah, I'm guessing you're heading out to some of the places nearest Nick's apartment. I'm guessing you met up nearish to there to start getting some candy.
Oh, yes.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I want everyone to roll a perception check. And Nikola gets advantage.
Well, it gets an advantage for paying attention.
First one was a 15 plus 4. Second one was a 12. We're going with the 15 plus 4 is a natural 19.
All right.
A natural 19. Oh wait, I'm putting this in the chat.
12.
Oh my god! Tailwind. Tailwind in the trash
In fact,
can.
it's a 6 plus 6. So,
Wait. Wrong chat.
What was my There it is.
Yeah, if you roll physical dice, please do just type it in the chat. You don't have to roll, but just yeah. Okay. So we have a 4, a 12, a 13, a 19, and a 22. Oh boy.
I'm
Oh,
walking in
boy.
the wrong direction.
Tailwind's still being rolled along by Cat walking on top of the garbage can.
I think it's understandable that they can't see shit.
The googly eyes have turned into swirls.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys start heading to some of the local businesses, which are pretty much all owned by Bronson Corporation, and getting some candy. Tailwind, you are still dizzy and also focused on, getting your trash costume to work the way you want it to, so you don't notice anything. Everyone else starts to notice that you're starts hearing this very high-pitched noise. Like, if you've ever heard one of those things they put up in public parks to deter children that just plays a very high-pitched noise, it sounds
I
sort
hate
of
those
like that.
so much.
Yes, despicable.
There was a fucking real fad when I was in fucking high school myself. People had set that as their phone ringtone because the teachers couldn't hear their phone going off. And people took great fun in the fact that, I have audio triggers. Very high-pitched noise really set me on edge. People
Oh,
thought that was
no.
hilarious.
Aww. That's mean.
Yes.
Um,
Anyway,
yeah.
high school kids are assholes. Let's go back to playing some who aren't.
The Mayor Bronson
Amen.
is also an
Let's-
asshole.
Look, we're assholes to our friends.
Yeah,
I literally
you're playfully
kidnapped-
assholes. And I'm gonna say Nikola and Shaun, you also, as you start hearing this noise, you start feeling a little bit nauseous, I guess. Something is not right.
Oh. Fellas.
Did you eat anything bad?
Anyone really, really want that sound to stop?
Brrr.
Yes, it's bad.
Cat's
I'm not really
helping.
sure. I thought it was I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that part of that candy because it's from that idiot mayor. Maybe it's bad.
Oh, you think maybe it's sort of like they I can't think of a wise crack.
You don't think that... Why would... If Bronson was poisoning the candy, that would be if that got discovered, that'd be a serious blow to their corporate image.
You can investigate the candy if you want.
I will.
Investigate it with your tongue.
Sorry.
I'm going to do that now.
Bitch, sorry.
You see, now you have to watch closely so you can see Cat's tongue from behind the mask popping out for 2 seconds.
It just randomly comes out of one of the eye holes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Illegal.
God.
That's how he eats most things. He'll just rotate the mask and drink soup through the eye hole.
I hate that. Oh my god. Cursed. What did you guys get for your investigation rolls? Oh, you're using
11.
Give second. Investigation.
Typed into the thingamajig.
Oh, are we all doing it?
Whoever wants to. It's not mandatory, but if you want to.
Candy investigation, very important.
Oh, come on!
Oh my god!
Did you just barf out the candy when you tried to taste it?
4 plus 4,
Okay.
8.
Yeah. 8, 11, 14. Another 8.
Brittney just looks up from her phone to see what the other guys are doing. She does not care.
6. Yeah. No, as far as any of you can tell, this seems like perfectly normal candy, you know? It is Bronson branded, but it doesn't seem
But
to
what
be
isn't
poisoned.
in this town?
Honestly, yeah. You know.
I mean, you could always go to the 812 and get the brownies.
Yeah, exactly. We should go to the 812. I bet Sagacity would actually have some kick-ass fucking candy.
If they're even open.
True.
For all I
Then
know,
again,
they're
they are open.
around getting
8
free candy.
They're
Sell
open
them
8
to
hours a
others.
day, 12 days a week.
You have that backwards.
There isn't 12 days in a week, cat.
Wait, is it 8 days a week they're open? Is what you're
don't-
saying?
That's
I
not
don't ask
possible either.
questions anymore.
Okay.
Every time I bring that up, he says yes and never elaborates.
Yeah, that's
Imagine
like-
not knowing about the secret 8th day. Cat also does not know about the secret 8th day.
Cat,
If
I
that turns
have-
into a plot line, I'm going to scream.
Spoilers.
I have too much of a migraine to deal with this right now. Can we find out what that noise is? Can we figure out? I feel terrible. I have to tell y'all. This sucks.
Oh, it's
He
probably
has-
just some business owner that doesn't want dumb kids on their property. You know how they are in these parts.
Speaking as a dumb kid, I would like them to stop, please.
Yeah, that'd be the nice thing to do. But maybe what's his face has paid medication. I don't know. I'm not feeling super great.
So are you guys gonna head towards the 812 then?
I think so.
Sounds like.
Yeah, either
Yeah,
that or
yeah.
wherever the sound is coming from.
Yeah, maybe the
I mean-
sound will stop, or we can get some headache meds.
You could try to roll investigation to figure out where the sound is coming from.
Sure.
Sure. I fucked it up.
Yeah, dude.
13 plus 4 is 17.
Oh, that's
Okay.
a nat one from Brittney.
Wow. I'm glad you used the most of your investigating progress to find
Mhm.
anything, which is to say nothing.
Yeah.
She's more used to the noise of the city. She does not care.
She's just deaf.
So Brittney has no idea. Shaun with a 5 has no idea.
Yep. Not feeling good enough to actually track it down.
Cat with a 6
With
has
the 6
no
has
idea.
no idea.
Yeah. I think Nick with a 17 and Tailwind with a 19. You can sort of get the sense that, like, the sound seems to be coming from sort of the center of town. Maybe either Bronson Tower or the Central Park. But it also sounds like maybe it's also coming more faintly from some other places.
Your big fluffy ears are finally good for something.
Can't. Could Nikola look around for other people to see if anyone else has noticed this noise, or if this is just something they've noticed?
Yes. Yeah, that could be investigation or perception or insight.
Um,
Or just reading people's minds, because that's the thing Nikola can do.
That's a thing you can do.
If
They're
you
gonna
want
read
to.
some minds.
Yeah, surface level skim, no one seems to be thinking about, there's a really annoying noise around here. Everyone's mostly just like, oh, candy. Oh, I got some shit candy. Man, fuck that store. Man, I thought this costume would look better than it did. Stuff like that, but no one else outside of you five seems to have noticed this incredibly annoying noise.
Blah.
Hey,
That's
hey,
odd.
fellas.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might. I think they might be trying to flush us out.
Oh. A special fun ear pain surprise just for us?
I think they're. I am almost certain they're looking for people who are like us but in hiding.
On Halloween of all times.
That's stupid.
Rude.
I have to say it's not a nice thought being, provoked and hunted like animals, is it?
No. It's just weird. It's like, oh, what, you think we're all a bunch of raccoons and you're just gonna put up some noisy things and be like, oh yeah, leave town. It's like, no, stupid, we can't leave town. Ugh.
I don't know if they're trying to make us leave or if they're just trying to make us visible so they can come get us.
Just annoying. All we could do is like, oh, I have a migraine or I ate too much sugar. It's like, it's not provable.
Hey, can y'all roll a constitution save?
Oh god.
Oh,
Sure.
dear.
Thanks for baiting that one out.
It's my job to bring on the rolls.
Double ways.
1d20 plus. Oh, that's another nat 1.
Oh no!
Not
I
one.
am not far behind you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's no.
That's not
We're
good.
fucked.
That's
Okay,
unfortunate.
I'm
It doesn't like us.
For the recording, that's Tala got a nat 1 plus 2 for 3. Tallest got a 7. Verl got a 2. Nick got a nat 1 plus 1, and Lordly got a 10. So
Now I
yeah.
plus 4 to that too, so it's 6. It's almost impressive.
Oh right, it's yeah. It's
Barbarian has constitution, but I don't got the rolls.
it's not
Yeah.
the worst roll in the group.
Yeah, Verl, if you want to do a +4, no spaces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does not like the spaces, it seems. So yeah, as you are making your way towards the 812, sort of the rest of you that hadn't previously felt that nausea that Nikola and Shaun were, definitely feel it now. And it's not quite a sense of nausea in terms of like, oh, you feel like you're gonna puke. More just like everything feels sort of gross and icky and not quite right. And yeah, as you keep trying to power through it and get to the 812, you definitely notice the more mutant features starting to manifest themselves. Not necessarily that you would want them to. Sort of like when you guys were first hit with the catalyst, and it was just like, hey, mutant time right now. Sort of like that, like reflex, I guess, where you're not really in control of it, but oh boy, it sure is happening.
Shaun, you're leaking.
No, I'm not.
It's going out there, everything's fuzzy.
Ugh.
does that work for Tailwind since their stuff is mostly brain-based?
That's what you think. You don't know that those legs are actually their legs in the trash can.
They've become one with their machine.
I mean, if you want to try asking canon, I don't think you can tell with Tailwind inside this trash can costume if anything is going on under there.
Are you
Fair.
also leaking trash fox? Leaking brain juice?
Well, one good thing is if Shaun completely destabilizes, we do have a walking bucket.
Thanks.
Brittney sort of knocks on the lid, like, "Hello, anyone in there? We asked you a question, you know."
Brrr.
Oh no, we've got a zombie situation.
"Oh, don't be so dramatic." She opens the lid.
Do you want to describe what's in there, or should I?
You can, I think, because, like, it's your character.
So inside of the trash can, just looks like a ball of light.
Oh,
Flashing
never
us.
mind. There's something wrong with Tailwind.
They're flashing us. It's fine.
Oh, oh no.
Yeah. You open the lid, it's like a flashlight turn on. It's like, huh?
She closes the lid.
Let me see. They open the lid. Huh.
Zzz.
Oh, it's your.
It's like
You've
there's
made.
arcs of electricity going into the trash can.
It's a shock box. Okay, shock box in the box. Just leave them in there.
Cat will also peek in just because. So,
Everyone is
huh.
blinding themselves. What are you doing?
Our friend has turned into a flashlight. Aren't you a little curious?
And I'm a bit busy being curious about my legs deciding they don't want to be legs. To be
This is
honest.
fair and valid.
If the trash can is continuing to move while this happens, the ball of light just kind of phases through the metal trash can, and is then just floating.
Cat will just push the trash can back so it's so it's not moving anymore. Just sort of, oh, that's
Like, oh,
not
sorry, that's very
good.
rude of me. Rolls it back over the light. Closes the door.
Just like, oh. Huh. Well, he can't leave one of his friends lying naked in the street, even if they are currently a ball of lightning.
What?
Tailwind. We need to keep moving. We can't be out in the open like this. Can you do your best to ambulate along with us, please?
All right. I'm kind of dizzy from the rolling, and oh god.
And the
Feels like I
sudden
touched-
lack of body that you have.
What do you mean? I feel.
We will
You're
deal
fine.
with this inside the 812.
1 second. Come on, move the dang trash can. Just like outside the trash can. You just hear a low zzz as it moves. Like, what the hell happened to me?
Oh, good job. You noticed. Welcome to Club It Sucks. Population Us.
This is weird. See-through. I don't have organs anymore. This is okay. I can't think about this. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
You know,
Fellas,
don't think about it. Mantra is just encouraging you to think about it.
Fellas, we gotta go.
You're not helping.
This is true.
True.
Cat will go back to riding on top of the garbage
does-
can.
It doesn't even make
Get
sense.
off of
though.
that.
Tailwind doesn't. doesn't
Can-
do the Sparky act normally. Why are you doing this now? Why are you being weird?
I don't know.
Hey, Zen,
Mm-hmm.
the last time Nick was absolutely not in control of their powers, they accidentally cast cause fear on folks
Yeah.
without
wow.
needing to.
Is that what you did again? Did you just cause us all to have a panic attack?
Can could everyone who's around them make a wisdom saving throw?
Uh-oh.
No. My
Alright,
wisdom.
wisdom. 1d20 plus 3.
No, I don't have a bonus to wisdom.
I fucked it up again.
Oh no.
Alright, 14.
Lord Leaves didn't
The,
roll.
the DC is 15.
Fuck.
5.
Oh no.
I got 13, which still ain't enough.
Lord Lee, you need to
Why
roll
did that
again.
not work?
You didn't get a result.
Come on, dice passer. I just rolled it again. Dice passer's
you
not
ha-
liking me.
You have to click on it, or it won't work.
Hold on.
No, you have to
Come
click on it. Literally. Like, when you start typing the /r, a little thingy will show up in the box. You gotta click on that box.
I've literally never had to do that before.
Okay,
Well,
I
yeah,
have
now
to
that the
go
bot
Now
for...
that
update
it's the slash, yeah.
I have to go for like 5 to 10 minutes maybe. I need to go walk the dog.
Okay.
Woof woof.
We could do a
Do a little break.
yeah.
We get the
Alright.
little break.
There we are. Oof, 4.
Alright, we shall take a small break and then be back in like 5. We are coming back from break. Welcome back. So yeah, everyone failed the wisdom saving throw for Nikola's accidental cast fear. Author, do you want to describe how that sort of goes?
I think that like Nikola was trying to like just sort of like tuck themselves into their coat and just be like just focus on other people and not address the fact that they're slowly warping into an unrecognizable shape. And then it just kind of like collapses and yeah, Nick went from being very quiet to they look like something terrifying.
It's a good thing I'm not wearing that cowboy hat, because there might be something about how darn tootin' terrifying that is. But instead, we're just gonna run away.
I think that they're just wait. They want to follow, but also they don't want friends.
But also no scaring friends. Sadness.
Like, I think that they
Like-
just like crouch on the asphalt and like try to get their breathing under control because they want help and they can't ask for help. But
God,
can't
you're
text
making
them.
me feel so bad. Can I roll a fucking a second wisdom save off the back of feeling bad about this?
Yeah, because like with cause fear, we can repeat the saving throw at the end of our turns. Yeah.
And it's not combat. So yeah, everyone can roll a save again.
Oh, kitten, stop being so adorable. I want to pet you.
Every 6
My cat is a
seconds we can roll a save.
Please not every 6 seconds in real life, because I have things
Well,
to do in game as well.
That is a 7.
Yeah.
So that
That's a
little
12.
sound, that was what you made, and you kept going.
Wisdom save.
I
Yeah,
also
Come
get
on,
to keep running.
dice.
Okay,
Tailwind, thank God.
But
The zappy trash can stopped being afraid. Good job.
well, I'm out of the trash can at the moment, but yes.
We'll put you back in the trash can. It'll be funny.
Please no. Well, I mean, don't touch me like this. I don't think it works like that.
Anyway, go back and comfort Nikola because I'm terrified at the moment, but I want to...
I don't know what happens if I touch you.
Time to give you a hug.
Just taser sounds.
Electrocution is how I care.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Tail. I'm gonna be okay. Can you just stay for a second? It's a little hard to walk like this.
I don't have legs.
And I wanna give Nikola the chance to roll intelligence or perception or whatever you think makes sense for gathering some information about what exactly is happening.
All right. So it was. I'm gonna go with investigation.
Investigation works.
So that is a +4 plus nat 20.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, that's certainly. Yeah. So nat 20 investigation. Yeah. So like as you're trying to take stock of yourself and you're realizing that like you're even when you're in your more mutant form, you're not typically like quite this distorted, and you know, it's usually a little easier to walk than this. Obviously, Tailwind does not typically turn into a ball of electricity, and you know, Cat isn't usually quite as smoky as he seems to be tonight. Shaun has a little bit easier of a time keeping solid, and you know, you've not seen Brittney with like actual tentacles manifesting on her before. So one, you can tell that like, you know, whatever is going on is definitely boosting your mutant side, sort of. And as you're trying to take a second to feel better, you're realizing that like that nauseous feeling from before feels a little bit different now, and you're starting to be able to put a better finger on what exactly is happening, because what it feels like is like the catalyst that is in your body that has, you know, made you a mutant is being all sort of riled up. Like, you know what happens to water when you put it in a microwave, and the microwave is designed to excite the water and make it like bubbly? Basically that seems to be what's happening with the catalyst, which is causing, you know, your mutant transformation to manifest, and to a much greater degree than before.
Pedant's note. Never microwave water because, like, it can, like, hyperboil and, like, it won't look like it's boiled, but then you touch it and then it sort of just explodes into boiling water. Sorry,
That's
science nerdery.
Good to know.
PSA.
But
Okay. We need to stay together, I think. Okay. Fuck the infrastructure of the city. This sucks so much. I'm gonna try to give you a hug and pick you up. And if I take damage to that, it's just how today's going, I think.
Okay. I'm thinking non-electricity thoughts right now.
Appreciated. Hey, Tailwind.
Yes.
I'm just glad we're friends right now. And they're gonna try to pick up the ball of electricity, despite their better judgment.
Man, you should roll something, but I don't know what.
Con save, I suppose?
Yeah,
Roll
con
to be
save
a
would work.
resistor.
Con save would work.
All right. What's your con? Oh, it's a +1. Let's go.
That was a 1, wasn't it?
Natural 20.
Yeah,
Wow.
baby!
Yeah, I think.
I could tell it was a crit, just not which way it'd crit it.
Okay, so now you're pondering your orb.
I'm just imagining like hyper monstered out Nikola, thank you, Brain, for providing that, just grasping Tailwind, thank you for remembering again, Brain. And it's just like Tailwind is shooting out arcs of electricity, which are just grounding themselves on random bits of pavement and parts of the costume.
Unlimited power.
Yeah, if anyone asks, this is their Palpatine costume.
There you go.
Convincing.
What?
Good job.
Why is it like horrible acrid green? It's modern art.
I have a skin condition. Running away.
And they just sort of cradle the ball of light close to their chest, because this is their friend, and they want their friend to be okay. And they're going to make their way behind the others.
Do not put me in a light bulb.
I'm not going to put you in a light bulb.
Now I'm just imagining literally anyone else touching Tailwind and getting like the effect of a shocking grasp.
I have that spell if it came to it.
I'm not touching you. No.
All right. Does everyone?
I'm
wanna make
also
another
now
whiz
imagining I'm now imagining Tailwind tomorrow morning after all this is solved, just having the worst case of like static, just all their fur standing on end.
save?
Listen, you're all gonna be jealous shots if I have to keep trying to keep my limbs together.
Do y'all want to make another whiz save? Except Talent.
Oh yes, please.
Sure.
Let's
I
see
would
if I can
say,
get.
I think compared to everyone else,
At least I'm easy to track down, right?
especially. I think compared to everyone else, like specifically the people who do transform, like when they use their mutant powers, Brittney is not as well held together. And by that I mean, So do you guys? So has anyone here played Hollow Knight?
Yes.
Do you know the in the abyss, the void of sea? Sea of void.
Yes.
Yeah, so Brittney is looking a lot like that. It's hard to tell where her black witch costume ends and where her actual body begins.
Congratulations. You're an eldritch monstrosity.
Congratulations, you're a freak just like us. Cat would not say that out loud. He has more tact than that.
Do he? Do he really?
He do.
Oh wait.
He's
so
not quite that emotionally
Realistically, I'm not
stupid.
sure she's noticed yet.
Oh no. So it looks
Oh
like
dear.
Shaun and Brittney made the save, and Kat did not.
Yeah,
I cut.
He's just like, oh no, they're gonna be mad about all the jump scares.
Cat's just like, Cat's also the fastest of anyone here.
Yeah.
It's like a slight speed increase, so he's just taken further and further off in the distance. It's just like, I want to comfort them, but I'm afraid. Alrighty.
Yeah. With the 15 DC, I think Shaun and Brittney are now no longer afraid. Whatever they want to do about that.
Maybe I can still grab Smoke because I am so messy at the moment. Maybe he'll get stuck anyway.
You want to try and grab him?
Yeah, we'll try to grab him.
We could do a grapple roll. So, Shaun roll athletics and Cat roll either athletics or acrobatics to contest.
Okay. Hopefully I'll roll low again.
No, this is when you
Knowing
get
me, I will not.
Well, hey, if the grapple fails, I do have Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. I know his strength is not good.
He's not, but he is currently made out of smoke, so you might just grab him and like.
And I would walk
Oh,
500.
Oh no!
No, I'm not grabbing that.
Yeah, so Shaun got a 5 and Cat got a 25, so yeah, Cat keeps running.
I'm trying to grab Smoke and it shows.
Brittney sighs as she realizes what happened and holds a hand up, casts Earthen Grasp. Roll the. Go ahead and roll the strength save as she notices something awfully wrong about her hand.
That's a -1. That's still a 15.
Good God.
Damn. Her aim is a bit off as she starts to freak out because what the fuck? What the fuck? Why
Yeah,
is her
yeah,
arm, why is her arm not an arm anymore?
But it's, you know, we're
The
having
the
fun.
the stone arm that comes out of the ground is actually just a big black mass.
Yeah,
Does grab Cat, but he just sort of poofs out in a cloud of smoke.
We need to lure him with anime.
Well, I think I'll just roll another wisdom save for Brittney real quick again.
Yeah, Cat can roll 1 too.
Yay. Come on, I'm getting really good saving throws, except for when it fucking matters.
So I'm guessing that whiz save for Brittney is to avoid having a mental breakdown.
Yep, she is. Well, a 15-8. Oh, god damn it, Lordly.
I got a 7.
Ooh. Oh, that's spicy though.
So how's
Cat's gonna be in the next city over by the time this fucking fades.
oh, gosh. Is Cat still heading for the 812 or just
Yeah, he's heading there.
alright. We can reconcile that. And how's Brittney doing?
Well, good news. She did roll a 15 on her wisdom save. So, she stares at her arm, which is very much just a black void goopy tentacle. Looks down at herself, very much in the same condition. Takes a very deep breath. for turning around, marching over to Nikola and Tailwind, uh, grabbing onto Nikola, and then then kind of grabbing onto Verl and just marching them as fast as she can over to the A12.
I'm just imagining. And repressed.
Exactly. She'll just shove that away into
Hello, would you like to
little
ponder?
into a little jar, and then she will keep it in her chest until she dies.
I think like Nikola, as they're like grabbed, they're just like, "Hey, Bert, pull it off."
God, they got a lot of extra limbs going on, but that's useful right now. So, gotta say thank you.
Question. You say that she is like a black void. Would she resemble the ink monster we fought the other day? Because that had added a whole new layer of horrible as well.
Oh
I
God,
mean-
the xenomorph looking thing.
Kinda, I imagine. Like,
Keep the papers away from me. I don't want to look like your bucket buddy.
I mean, he's still in there. I just had to go from a jar to a paint bucket.
Not the paper creature, the one that was. I'm going to talk like this and tell you to get out of my city. Except not losing the track of the voice 1/4 of the way through. I cannot do a deep voice to save my life.
The guy
I'm
from
now
the
having
sewers.
some like theory thoughts that that thing might have been Mr. Bronson. I don't know.
like father, like daughter, I guess.
Clearly.
Oh, that's weird.
Anyways, Brittney does not respond to any words said. She is dragging you guys to the A12. We are getting out of public.
Oh,
I like
And
God.
then we
that,
can
like,
deal with this.
I love that some small part of her was like, "Okay, we're dealing with the problem, and the problem is also saving my friends' images."
Well, it's more. Oh God, if they're all murdered, they'll come for me next. This way, I can use them as distraction.
I can
That's how
throw
she'll-
them.
That's gonna be how she'll justify it after her head's a bit
Less
clearer.
terrified.
Aw.
Once she can get back into her usual swing of denying their friends. Ah, yes, I was going to use them to throw for my detractors.
So
My
yeah,
disposable
Plausible
minion group.
deniability.
and I think that might be where we end for tonight. And then next session next week, y'all will meet back up at the 812 to continue on dealing with
Hooray.
this.
Being a terrible horror show that needs some help to not be a horror show.
I'm
Because
gonna
we got away
laugh.
with it today.
Okay, so I'm gonna laugh if Tailwind ends up in one of those like lantern lights, like camping lanterns.
We're
We
gonna
could probably
no,
find
no, we're not.
something at the A12.
We're not putting you in a camping light. We're putting you in a silly little jack-o'-lantern.
Oh,
I
that
want to
would
put
be
you in like a
festive.
Tesla.
There's
I was
the gonna-
thinking like Tesla coil, but like, oh, you know those orbs where you touch them and the electric current will stop like
Yes.
vaguely floating and goes directly to where you touch it.
Yeah, that's kind of the original thought.
I
Hey,
love those.
hey, hey, folks. Tailwind has completed the brain in the jar trope.
Oh.
If you put me in a jar, I swear.
Remember
that's
the
my
other night when I was like something transhumanism? That.
Fair.
Congratulations, you finally succeeded. But
Any,
yes,
Tailwind,
anything
Tailwind is
anyone wants?
coalesced in.
Sorry,
Sorry. You go.
I was gonna say anything anyone wants to say before I stop the recording, because this conversation is delightful, but maybe the listeners don't need to hear all of it.
All right, yeah, we're still on recording.
Yeah.
yeah, bye.
Welcome.
Bye.
This is about as much as you get sometimes.
Mm. Tune in
Have
for
a wonderful
part 2.
Wellspring
Halloween.
have a wonderful Wellsprings Halloween, everybody.
Or don't.
Yeah, Wellspring Halloween seems to be a pretty shitty Halloween.
If you're a
Well, if you're one of us, at least.
Alright, tune in next week for part 2, and thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.